Hi, welcome to the next edition of KebbieG Specialty List. Today, we're going to be playing the Mono Red Ramp, aka Colorless Ramp. I haven't played this on the channel in a minute, and I'm excited about playing it again. So, the new cards we're trying out from Foundations is Sire of Seven Deaths. So, this card I think is going to be amazing, especially since it works really well with Cosmic's Return. It is a 7-drop, it does gain a lot of life, which is nice against aggro, and I think that could be enough to push this deck into a spot where it could be pseudo-competitive. If you like this series, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, hit that notification for future videos. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Let's get there together. Let's get into this deck, see the deck in action. So we have 4 Thought-Knot Seers, 2 Golos, 4 Sires. We have a couple Ugins and 4 of the bigger Ugins. 4 Cleansing Wildfires plus 3 Ironcrags. That's our early ramp. For 3 drops, we do have some returns, Cosmic Returns, Fables, and for the 4-drop slot, we have Hedron Archive, which is a nice little ramp spell too. Then we have Forsake Monument as a way to gain a little bit of life as we cast our spells. Also make our stuff tap for additional colors. Our mana base should get ramped once we get a Forsaken Monument down. Sideboard, we have a Pithing Needle for a catch-all for basically Planeswalkers, a Braid for aggro plus a Cosmic Return, Bank Buster for grinding matchups, Brain for combo, Hearse for graveyard hate, Runestone as a way to stop Coco and stuff like that, and 2 Embercool for the control matchup. That is the deck we're trying out today. This deck looks pretty sweet, I think. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, and let's get into the gameplay. A Citadel. We go ahead and play a Grotto. That is, I think, okay. We might not be able to get that down early enough, though, to be honest. So Hive, what does that tell me about his deck? Assassin's Trophy. Okay, take it. Get a waste. I guess we'll play a Cataracts. Play an Ironcrag. Go. Opponent's like, what is going on over there? I don't like this. I don't blame you for not liking it, opponent. It's one of those decks that nobody knows about. You're welcome to go ahead and I guess you can't really blow that up. Citadel. Sure. Hedron Archive. Go. We're going to try to get to this Sire, I think. As quick as we can. I don't know what we're facing, though. It's not Ponza, right? Is there a deck, Golgari Ponza? Because that would be very cool. I should be playing Ponza next week. Red. Could be Ponza. Could be. Play a Forsaken Monument. Play Lance, I go. Okay. Pops that. We get another waste. Plays a mountain. Passes. This does not look like a matchup for that deck, that card. Sire. Sego. Opponent's really probably over like, what the heck is that? Okay, sweeps. Play Golos. Decline. Take action. Get a Grotto. Bottom. Go. Another deadly cover-up. There goes the Golos. Probably get rid of my Sires. No, my Golos. I only have 1 of those. Or 2 of those, but sure. I'll take it. We'll probably just sack this Hedron Archive to draw a bunch of cards. Ugin's pretty nice. Ugin. Go. That might make him want to turn on the Hive to attack the Ugin. Kind of what I need him to do. Alright. Sadly, I don't have any more basics. Line. This definitely looks like Ponza, though. Decline. Play a Fable. Smack you. Okay, a push. Go. This has got to be the sweetest matchup ever. So he is playing... Ponza. Sure. Another Fable. Get rid of those, draw some cards. Play another Fable. Draw 10. Get rid of it. Get rid of that hive. Play a Hedron. So they go. Pretty nice turn. So now we put some pressure. He's forced to interact with us now. Got it. So against Ponza, we bring in Pithing Needle. Is that it? I don't think Cosmic Return's going to matter. Probably an Emrakul's fine. Maybe I play Banky instead. It's going to be a grindy experience. Maybe a go low around like that. Plays his land. Now that we don't start with the land we want. Plus, we've drawn way too many waste. So our goal, I think, at this point is just to wildfire him. And hopefully that's enough. Thoughtseize. Sure. You take Fable or you take Cleansing Wildfire. Okay. Get rid of the Citadel. Ugin. That's a long ways from now. Lissa. So it's definitely the, I think... Get rid of a Demolition Field. So, long time ago, Saffron always played a deck very similar to this, with Glissas in the side. It's pretty much what we're facing right now. We do need to get to this Ugin. Field of Ruin, sure. We do have one more basic, so we're not exactly screwed, but we're very close. Is this a Cleansing Wildfire? Sure. Sadly, I can't. Take my beats. Probably draw. Play an Iron Crag. Go. Tap land. Take more beats. Play a Thought Nazi here. Take the Chandra. Play the Waste, they go. So now we're at 9. Next turn we play Fable. Go. That puts a lot of pressure, I think. Okay. I should be able to Ugin this turn. Ugin eat the Sunslayer is pretty nice. You do need to worry about... It's not enough to do another... Yeah. Super annoying. But it's cool. I like Ponza. So I have mad respect for that. Can I get Fatal Push? That sucks. I think I have to Ugin here. Get rid of the lessons they go. Because this can be answered by almost anything. This is harder to be answered. Especially since I know he probably had a Deli cover-up or whatever. If he has Assassin's Trophy, then we just kind of get beaten. Okay, I gets rid of my Tramp spell. Yeah, I can't do nothing about that. You have another way of answering my Ruins. Because I will Fable. Try to, at least. Ugin might be able to save me. Okay. So Fable. Play Grotto. Cascading Cataracts is fine, I think. Pop you. Go! So, he can start hitting that with Hive, right? Which does mean I will eventually start losing my Ugin. It's not good. But he has to answer it earlier than what he's doing, right? Because he can't take it out by the time I just win by damage from Ugin. I mean, pushing the 2-2 is nothing, right? He has to kind of deal 5 to it right now. So you're at 3. Say go. Buzz Crusher. Eats the Ruins. Okay. Can't do nothing about that. What's the point of hitting that? Scoops it up. 1-0. Let's get into the next. Through PayPal, I'm offering for $20 play your deck through League. I also give you an article about how to improve the list, and as well as some sideboard guides in very particular matchups. If you want to check out, the link is in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Tapland. Ruins. Go. So I do need to find a indestructible land this turn, preferably. Hopeless Nightmare. Get rid of a Hellfire. We'll get rid of the dual land. Trust me, opponent, this is not why I run these. But sometimes it's nice. Don't find lands, though. Sometimes that's a pain. No more lands, huh? Okay. Waste. Go. Okay, Treasure's Blessing. It's interesting. We got a Fable this turn. Unless somehow we draw a land for the Thought-Knots here. Fable. Go. I think this deck actually is pretty solid for a deck. Again, we're kind of depending on Fable to do most of the legwork. Like most decks in the format. But if we get there, we're good. I think I pitch an Ugin and a Return. Thought-Knots here. Like a Rottenmouth Viper. Go. I don't know what I want to do here. I definitely would just trade if he tags, right? That seems correct. We should probably Tithing Blade here. Make me sack the 2/2. Actually, can make me sack both, right? If you wanted to. Tithing Blade. Sure. So we have a 4/4. And another Tithing Blade. You get the draw. We take 6, which is a problem. We just did not draw a fast enough lands situation. Get rid of one. Well, thought not seer. Thought not seer. Get rid of Elish Nords, they go. Yep. So I guess we were basically forced to get rid of everything, so we're just dead. So in this matchup, Kozilek's Return out, definitely. I can't really get rid of Rotting Mouth here like that. This is not the way to do it. Banky seems okay, I guess. Like, it's better than, I guess, a sweeper like that. That seems to be it. Like, I could bring in Stonebrain, but that's not very... Emrakul, I mean, is that better than a Ugin? Probably not, run it. Preclusion Forest, go. So now we have Citadel. We should be able to actually do stuff. Please not Thoughtseize. Oh, takes my Fable, that's fine. Ramp. Goop. Tap land, sure. Thoughtseize. Takes the Ugin. Play an Iron Crag. Go for more ramp. Go. This is what we do. We have 6/7 mana. On turn 3. I think. I don't think he missed a land drop. I wouldn't mind like a land's fine, I suppose. There you go. Oh gosh, man. Freaking Thoughtseizes. Can't I just do my thing? I have 8 mana. Yeah. Tithing Blade. That sucks. That really hurts. How many big boom booms do we have left? I don't really consider Goal as a boom boom. Ugin, the little Ugin might be pretty fine here. Haha, we called it and we got it. Good, look at us. We get another little Ugin. Moving up in the world. Tithing Blade makes me sack my little spirit. Pick it up. We got another Thoughtseize. That would be freaking hilarious. Sure, gets rid of my Ugin. Hits me. Ugin number 2. Uptick. The other Ugin. Yep. So, that should seal it, I think. I guess he does have a Rite of Oblivion, but he might waste it right now on the Ugin. Alright, so he takes some beats. You're probably going to sack the small pixie to get rid of the Ugin. Or cast out the Ugin. That's fine. Catcha. Take the beats. So we're slowly losing this race. Hit our Citadel. I guess that means we take a damage. But that means we do get through our deck faster. Grotto. Okay, that works. Hitcha. Oh wait, the fortress. Oops, we lose. Right? Yeah, 6. That's a punt. I messed up. So let's look about ready to go 1-1. Maybe he doesn't see the line. And we escape by. Yeah. That's fine. That fortress would have killed us. What's your last cards? Hellish Norn. Fire. Go. So we can block Hellish Norn with this little 2/2, and then we can block a Pixie. I guess he does have this a sack. Yeah, we just lose, right? We lose to the air. That sucks. We tried. He does go to 1 though. So I mean, he did take a decent amount of beating here, but even though he should have won 2 turns ago, or whatever that was. Okay. Oh, 1-1. Let's get into the next. I am now offering Patreon and locals content exclusive. It includes sideboard guides, budget guides, exclusive videos, as well as other types of content. If you want to check out, the link is in the description. Now, let's get back into the video. Okay, Thoughtseize. Alright, that's a little bit of a problem. But, like Grotto, not where I want to be against a black-white deck. Unless somehow this is an aggro deck. Okay, it's Mardu Fang, probably. Can I beat Fang? That is a real good question. Citadel, go. Our curve is not going to win this game, though. Yeah, that's it. So we definitely want Abrades in here. Probably Stone Brains. We definitely don't want Return. We need to lower our curve for sure. Maybe a single Pithing Needle and Runestone, possibly. And hers. We have potential in this here. What all is bad? Probably not Ironcrag. And go down some Ugins, I think. Probably won't get to that point of the cycle. Or not like that. Play a Pithing Needle on Parhelion. Land, go. Hopefully that's enough to keep us alive long enough to rest, get the archive. That sucks. I was hoping to get that down to get to the Sire 7 deaths within a reasonable amount of time. Alright, land, go. Next turn we can Thought-Knot Seer. That's kind of nice. Don't know how good that is. FOMO. Gets rip apart Helion. I could drop down a Fable. Let's get down to a Thought-Knot Seer. Get rid of the Shield Grid. But he has all lands, so that's kind of nice. So now we get to start just coasting here. Hitcha. Go. We definitely need to close this out before he's able to get out of this. Portable Hole for the Pithing Needle. Oh. Okay. I mean, you brought him Pit Hole, which I think is a weird choice. I gotta get rid of one Sire. Because I need to make sure I hit my land drops. And I want to keep the Thought-Knots here, I think. Get rid of the Parhelion, I guess. Gives me a clock. Say go. If we could take a game against a fast deck like Fang, that would be quite nice. I'm still not sold on why he targeted my token instead of the Pithing Needle. So that happens. This means we guaranteed to hit a land here. Now we get the sire down. Sego. So I think we're comfortable. And then we get to start using reflection copying sire, which might be enough to close this game out. Like I said, until he can get rid of the Pity Needle, I'm not necessarily worried. So he gets rid of an exercise. Attempt to get rid of the fear, the FOMO. So we go to 6, basically. Can he afford to attack? Yes, he does. Take it. We're at 6. What can you answer at my board, though? Shieldred. So that means we are officially at 4 before we go back up. So 11? I want to say. Hit you for 7. Go. And it does have first strike. So that's interesting. So he's probably... Okay, he can't use the Harvester like that yet. Not until next turn. He has to kill the Fable. Did you draw it? Oh, he draws his own Fable. It's not really what the requirement was, though. Sure. We lose some. Lose some more. I guess no, we don't. Hitcha. Force you to block some. You force him to block the Blood Tithe Harvester. That's insane. We're at 23, say go. Yeah, I would not have blocked the Blood Tithe Harvester. That seems pretty daring and bad. Again, he probably could have won. No, not at this current juncture. He couldn't have won, even with being able to get back part healing and use the ability. So now he's at 7. He needs to be able to answer the Sire. Got it. So again, I don't think we should make any changes. I think we need to have this lower curve. You could argue that maybe we should bring in a Bank Buster, maybe over Ugin. But I don't want to go too far down on my... Maybe like this. On the draw, it's much worse. I don't like that. This hand kind of works. Struggles a little bit, though. Do you have a Thoughtseize? Does. Always with the Thoughtseize. I need to find a good non-land card. Pretty sure he's more likely to have a swamp. Even though he doesn't need that for a Fang. Right? He does have a mountain. That's not too bad. That means 2 turns from now I could Stone Brain. I just need to do it quick. Like time. Oh, that's interesting. That really kind of works itself out. Go. So now, that shuts off the Fang for a little bit. I can Stone Brain away what? If I hit Fang, he gets rid of the Fang. He doesn't have any... Gets rid of the Thought Knots here. Another Fable. Hits me. What's my correct hit? Shieldred? The Overlord could have been interesting too. I can't do nothing but these blasted reflections. So this is so far their most dangerous threat right now. I can't get to this Ugin in time either. Okay. That might help. But then again... So I need to Ugin -3 kill reflection. Hopefully that's enough to stay alive. Yeah, we're not getting this one, I don't think. He tried, though. Because we have to do this. Like, that's guaranteed. We need to do that. And then next year we get Sire.
Bathe in ghost fire.
Nothing I can do. 1 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what do we want to speak about this deck overall? We went 1 and 2. Definitely, Mardu Fang is probably definitely one of the worst possible matchups. We definitely cannot stack up against that deck very well. The turn 3 Parhelion Greasefang win is just too much for this deck to overcome. Most Ram decks can't deal with that. It's just something you have to deal with. Overall, though, we did okay. 1 and 2 is not a bad record, especially since I am just testing out a brand new brew of this. Once this deck gets a little bit more fine-tuned, I think we can get to the point maybe where we can start going 2-1 with the deck. I don't know exactly which numbers I want to swap around. I'm still waiting. I would love to have another indestructible colorless land. That would be something that would be so good. 10 copies should be enough to get this wildfire going more consistently. So overall, I think the deck is pretty solid. You could argue that maybe I should play a single mountain, even though I do play a decent amount of red sources. I have 10 plus 3 Grottos to be able to get this wildfire and this Fable going. So we have not a lot of red, right? Which is but by intent, right? So I definitely think there could be something else here. If you have any considerations at all for mono, red, colorless ramp, let me know in the comment section. I do think this deck has the potential of being a deck that's pretty fun and semi-competitive in Pioneer. Overall, I definitely think... I'm not sure what the card is. Like, Ugin, the small Ugin is probably one of the weaker cards in the deck. I do like the fact that it is card advantage on a Planeswalker, and it tried to help us on that last game against Fang by killing the Fable, but we just could not beat Fable. What are you going to do? Somehow Fable exists, and it's not banned. Even though we play it, we definitely would replace it in a heartbeat if it meant that the card was not available in the format. So like I said, let me know what you want me to know in the comment section. We never really got a chance to see Golos go off. Because again, we do play Cascading Cataracts. And Cascading Cataracts is actually really good if you play the Monument. Right? Because everything taps for 2 colorless. That doesn't take that many lands to pay into Cascading Cataracts to really be able to knock off the Golos. So, like I said, I do think this deck is actually really solid. I think there's potential here. And I'm excited about seeing the next iterations. Sire felt pretty reasonable. I think the weakness was the early game. We need more ways of making sure we hit our land drops to the finalized product. Sire was definitely a solid option. And also, I mean, it could be a lot better once we get the Eldrazi lands. So that way maybe we can cast a Sire, get a Sire by sacking it. It's probably not as good, though, in the stack, to be honest. The other options, maybe I just go all in on Eldrazi. Play this more like an Eldrazi ramp. And I could play Cavern of Souls. Maybe that's what I'm missing here. Cavern of Souls would be kind of nice. It's against control, stop counter spells. We play Thought-Knot Seer, Sire, and Emrakul, so we could technically make it uncounterable. Maybe that's the path I need to go down. Is mono, red, colorless, Eldrazi ramp. I know that's a thing in Modern. Maybe it's time we have a similar deck in Pioneer. But until next time, hope you guys have a great rest of your day.